Good afternoon, children. So now we come to the concluding और कोलेस्ट्रॉल मेटाबॉलिज्म का लास्ट पार्ट, जिसमें कि we will study about कैसे our lifestyle leads to an increase, what we eat, how will it help in lowering cholesterol, and then we will talk about few drugs which are used by the doctors to help reduce the serum cholesterol and triglyceride levels. So, starting this class, so cholesterol metabolism, last. So, कोलेस्ट्रॉल का लेवल का रेगुलेशन कैसे होता है? तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट अस टेक अ ब्रीफ बैकग्राउंड. तो इतनी देर में we have studied in the last two class that a high cholesterol level in our body has many injurious or bad effects, and the most important and the most dangerous for any one of us is atherosclerosis, the एथेरोमा का बनना, उसके क्लॉट निकलना, उसका मायोकार्डियल इन्फार्क्शन और ब्रेन इन्फार्क्शन होना. तो इस कोलेस्ट्रॉल के बिल्डअप में जो बॉडी में उसका लेवल बढ़ता जाता है, इसको कंट्रोल करने के लिए बहुत सारे तरीके हैं. नाउ हेरिडिटरी फैक्टर, देयर आर मेनी डिफेक्ट्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल डिफेक्ट इन द जीन्स जो कि एंजाइम्स बनाते हैं कोलेस्ट्रॉल डिग्रेडेशन के, या एलडीएल, वीएलडीएल, एचडीएल, सारा चीज. So these hereditary factors, if there is something wrong, then those individuals, they will suffer from a high serum cholesterol concentration. So they will go into what we call as hereditary hyperlipoproteinemia or hypercholesterolemia. Plus, you will see that the diet that we take, if we control our diet, if we control the amount of saturated fats that we take, the amount of fructose and sucrose that we take, the amount of carbohydrate we take, all these things, if we can reduce it, then the serum cholesterol level by itself starts going down. So with this background, we will proceed. How can we control blood cholesterol level without drugs? Now the most beneficial, सबसे फायदेमंद, is the substitution in our diet of polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fatty acid, जिसको हम लोग PUFA and MUFA बोलते हैं, for the saturated fatty acids. So if we can use these PUFA and MUFA instead of the saturated fatty acids in our diet, this helps a lot. So you have plant oils, जिससे हम लोग जो तेल खाते हैं, जिसको हम लोग रिफाइंड ऑयल बोलते हैं. सो यू हैव कॉर्न ऑयल है, सनफ्लावर सीड ऑयल है, सोयाबीन ऑयल है, मस्टर्ड सीड ऑयल है. सो ऑल दीज प्लांट ऑयल्स जो कि उसके सीड से प्रोड्यूस्ड होता है, उसके प्रेसिंग के बाद से, दे कंटेन अ हाई प्रोपोर्शन ऑफ ओमेगा 6 polyunsaturated fatty acids. और if we eat olive oil, जो कि मेडिटेरेनियन रीजन में इटली, स्पेन, वहां लोग बहुत खाते हैं, that contains a high concentration of monounsaturated fatty acids. Also, if we eat oily fish, any fish, it contains omega-3 fatty acids which are beneficial. So if we substitute these oils or these food, तो ये help करता है कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल कम करने में. On the other hand, ये हम लोग जो घी खाते हैं या जो पाम ऑयल आता है मलेशिया से, ज्यादातर दुकानें में देखेंगे जो आपका प्यारा समोसा छानता है, it is mostly palm oil which has been imported from Malaysia because it is cheap. So this palm oil is also a highly saturated fatty acids. When we take the PUFA or the MUFA, it causes an increased amount of LDL receptor to be produced, and this leads to an increase in the catabolic rate of LDL. Now, we all know that LDL is known as the bad lipoprotein. Because, why? Well, you should know by now. So this is bad. HDL is the good one. LDL is the bad one because it carries the cholesterol from the liver to the peripheral tissue. So that's bad. So the catabolic rate of LDL is increased, so it breaks down. Also, sucrose and fructose, they have a very, very, very bad effect. I mean, not a bad, a greater effect of raising the blood lipid levels, especially triacylglycerols. Now, why does this happen? So if you remember your process of breakdown of glucose through glycolysis, the regulatory step for the control of that cycle is the phosphofructokinase 1 step, where the entry of glucose into glycolysis can be regulated. Now what happens is that if we take fructose या उसका जो डाइसैकेराइड है सुक्रोज, जो हम लोग चीनी, पेस्ट्रीज, all these things that we eat, मिठाई. So what happens is that this fructose, it bypasses the PFK1 control and directly gets converted to dihydroxyacetone and glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. So what happens? More and more acetyl coenzyme A is formed. Now this acetyl coenzyme A जो लास्ट में बनता है ग्लाइकोलिसिस में पायरुवेट से, अगर TCA साइकिल का जरूरत नहीं है या सैचुरेटेड है, what will happen? It will be diverted towards the production of lipids, triglycerides, especially in the where? Especially around our tummy. Okay? So once again, I bring you back. So this polyunsaturated and monounsaturated, they increase this process of the production of LDL receptors and up sending it to the cell membrane to increase the digestion of LDL cholesterol. Smoking, high blood pressure, lack of exercise, all these things, they are protected, and it is thought that it is due to the beneficial effect of the female hormone estrogen. अब इसमें क्या होता है कि the moment that woman they go into menopause, that means they stopped having their periods and they gradually go into menopause. So what happens is that the moment the woman becomes menopausal, then she has exactly the same chance of having coronary heart disease and diseases due to high cholesterol and triglyceride, just as a man or a male. Moderate consumption, थोड़ा थोड़ा अल्कोहल पीने से, it has been shown that ये कोरोनरी हार्ट डिजीज का इंसिडेंस को कम करता है. Moderate means less than 60 or 90 ml of alcohol per day. Now this decrease because of alcohol intake, ये may be due to the elevation of HDL cholesterol, जो कि ApoA1 के इंक्रीज सिंथेसिस से और कोलेस्ट्रॉल ईस्टर ट्रांसफर प्रोटीन के एक्टिविटीज के चेंज से. So these two may be linked to the elevation of HDL cholesterol. Now what will HDL cholesterol do? It will remove the cholesterol from non-hepatic tissues and bring it to the liver. So this is one of the ways that has been proposed as why moderate intake of alcohol helps. Also कहा जाता है कि रेड वाइन पीने से it helps in lowering the cholesterol level and also वो हम लोग को help करता है against the bad inflammatory effect of atherosclerosis. Now, it has been postulated that red wine, mainly red wine, not the white wine, red wine contains polyphenol antioxidants, जिसका एक एग्जाम्पल है resveratrol. This resveratrol helps by lowering the level of LDL in the blood. Also, जिनका गुड कोलेस्ट्रॉल कम है और बैड कोलेस्ट्रॉल ज्यादा रहता है, उनको उनके जो कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट हैं या फिजिशियन हैं, they tell them please do regular exercise, walk at least 45 to 1 hour or 5 kilometers every day. So what happens? Regular exercise is seen to lower the LDL cholesterol level and to increase the HDL cholesterol level. ये जो रेगुलर एक्सरसाइज है, the triacylglycerol concentration ये भी reduced हो जाता है, and this may be due to the increase in the insulin sensitivity, and this increased sensitivity of the insulin, this enhances the expression of the enzyme lipoprotein lipase, जो कि कोलेस्ट्रॉल को बाकी को तोड़ता है, ट्राइसाइग्लिसरॉल को तोड़ के फैटी एसिड एंड ग्लिसरॉल में बनाता है. अब हमने डाइट पे पेशेंट को रखा, हमने उसका सैचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड के बदले में पूफा मुफा दिया, रेड वाइन पिलाया, 2 पेग अल्कोहल दिया रोज, फिर भी सीरम कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल नहीं लोअर हुआ. So what do we do? So when the diet change fails, then we have to move to a group of drugs which are known as the hypolipidemic drugs. And these hypolipidemic drugs are used to lower the serum cholesterol and triacylglycerol levels. ये काफी दिनों से चल रहा है, लेकिन धीरे धीरे newer drugs have come with lesser side effects. The most important hypolipidemic drug, जो कि आप भी सुने होंगे, these are known as the statins. Now these statins, they are very effective in lowering the plasma cholesterol level and preventing heart disease. In fact, आज के तारीख में you will see that anybody above 50, if he goes to a doctor, वो डॉक्टर उसको एक स्टैटिन डाल ही देता है ताकि उसका कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल थोड़ा कम रहे. So how does this statin act? So statins act by inhibiting the regulatory enzyme of cholesterol synthesis, that is HMG-CoA reductase, and also by upregulating the LDL receptor activity. Now, there are many statins that are in use today. उसमें से कुछ कॉमन नाम है एटोरवास्टिन, सिमवास्टैटिन, फ्लूवास्टैटिन and pravastatin. So these are some common names. They are higher versions of each other and they are used now very frequently to help lower the. So remember the statins, and you have to remember that it acts on HMG-CoA reductase and also upregulates the LDL receptor activity. Now we have another group of drugs that is known as ezetimibe. Now ezetimibe, this reduces blood cholesterol level by inhibiting the absorption of cholesterol from the intestine. तो ये absorption को ही रोकता है. And how does it stop it? By blocking uptake via the Niemann-Pick C-like 1 protein. So this ezetimibe blocks the absorption of cholesterol from the intestine. So this is also used in lowering cholesterol level. Much before the statins came, these fibrates were very popular, such as clofibrate, gemfibrozil, and nicotinic acid. And these, they act mainly to lower the plasma triacylglycerol level. And this they do by decreasing the secretion of triacylglycerol and the cholesterol containing VLDL by the liver. So these fibrates were much in use, but still they are used today, especially to lower the triacylglycerol level in the blood. Because as when you go to the hospital and if you happen to see a report of many of the patients, so you will see that in our population, maximum number of people have a high triacylglycerol level. Maybe because our intake of carbohydrate is very high, because we may be eating a lot of rice and chapatis. So fibrates are still in use to regulate and decrease the plasma triacylglycerol level. So these are some of the drugs that are used to lower the cholesterol and triglyceride levels. And then after this, we will have to discuss about the primary disorders of lipoprotein or the dyslipoproteinemias. Now this part I will discuss after I finish the next chapter that I will be teaching you, that is the lipoproteins. And in this lipoprotein, I will tell you about all the HDL, VLDL, LDL, how they are helping, how they are transporting, and then we will talk about the different diseases that happen in due to high cholesterol, triglyceride, and other lipids. Okay, so thank you for paying attention to my class. I hope all of you, once again, आपको मैं फिर बोलता हूं, प्लीज पढ़ते रहिए. आपका हार्मोन का क्लास हो सकता है इंटरप्ट हो जाए because Dr. Vivek has taken study leave. So please do not wait for anybody. Finish your chapter of hormones. Go on to genetics. See what the past papers and study all the chapters yourself. Because of this corona, we all have to improvise and do something about our future. Okay, so take care. Do not go out without a mask. And when you go out, आप अपने आप से पूछिएगा, क्या मेरा बाहर जाना जरूरी है? अगर नहीं तो घर में रहिए, पढ़ाई कीजिए, खुश रहिए.